Okay. Why are the subtitles turned off by default? That seems annoying, actually. Does it keep? It does. Interesting. There we go. There. Sorry, I'm putting some social media links for this. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should do that more often. You know, try to promote oneself. But you never know. You never know. Yeah, we'll just hit new game. Well, you know, I'm a medium kind of guy. Not actually. I prefer things like medium rare, if you know what I mean. Adjust brightness until the gray rectangle is... What gray rectangle? Wait. Wait. Adjust brightness until the gray rectangle. What? What rectangle? Wait. I don't know. You know, that's where it was by default. Let's just... What's this? Oh, I guess that was my old save file. Well, we'll go, right? Hello, Ian. Hello. We are playing the Ratchet.
Have I ever told you about my son? Remarkable boy. Quite smart. He was born in a robot factory in the Solana galaxy. But to be precise, he was created much farther away. My son's name is XJ0461, but the universe knows him as Clank.
Yeah, the the lore retcons are still pretty bad in this trilogy.
My arch nemesis. Not so smart now, are you?
Sir, the Zoni are inquiring about our progress.
How much longer must we pretend to be friends with those twits? Sire does not remember. You must fix. Yes, I'm fixing.
Stand by for sisterboard scan.
Many conflicted You know what? Clank feels a lot of conflicted emotions in this game. The good news is that he actually talks about them.
Access denied. Neural safeguard activated.
No! Locked out again. Get in here, Lawrence. Somewhere in this brain lies the key to the Orvis chamber. No Orvis chamber. Your Soniness. If we could take but a peek at the chamber. No Orvis chamber. Chamber is for Sire only. Very well. Then I think it's time our partnership came to an end. Say hello to...
Not the hypersonic brainwave scrambler.
the Hypersonic Brainwave Scrambler!
Is this the remake? No. This is the second installment in the future trilogy.
Apologies, sir. I should have mentioned...
I'm skipping the weird mid-pull game, Quest for Booty, because my PS3 is having troubles connecting to the internet.
Stop him!
So I don't know. I just don't care, you know? It's fine. And nothing really happens in Quest for Booty that matters. It's more about those pirates that showed up in, what's it called? From Tools of Destruction. It's like, oh, they're ghosts now. They're ghost pirate robots. Isn't that neat? That's kind of neat. We'll just go. That sounds about right. I kind of forgot that you start off playing as Clank in this.
Good. You're safe for now.
Where am I? What is Dr. Nefarious doing here?
I'll explain everything as soon as you're safe, sir. But right now, we need to calibrate your ocular response processes. Try looking at the ocular scanner on your left. Good. Okay, now look at the one on the right.
Oh, yeah, this is
All right. Look at the
unfortunate.
scanner above. Good.
You know, this was in that era where they didn't expect players to learn how to play a game, so...
Calibrated. Now, keep moving. I'll hold them off as long as I can.
Also, what's up? I thought I put options. Do regular things not have subtitles? Is it only cinematics? Wait. That's stupid. Oh no.
Integral sector.
That's pretty unfortunate.
Time anomalies detected on planet December.
The registry shows that the number of Zoni has dwindled from 117,000 to 205.
I do think there's a bit of an over-reliance on Nefarious in this game.
There's a perfectly logical explanation for that. But let's save it for another time.
Whoop. There we go, Clank.
Punch through them, sir. They belong to Dr. Nefarious.
See, that's the weird part, Ian. This game does have a new villain. And he's one of the better villains in the franchise, which makes it just more awkward. That it's like, what's with... Oh, whoops. That's fine, don't worry about that. That they just... don't use it?
Hurry up, sir. Use your
As much, anyway. Oh, shit, you can do that multiple times? Oh, that's neato. Yeah, I guess this is where they got that weird double villain thing. It's done okay here. Because the other villain still gets, like, time to shine, I guess. Huh, that's kind of neat. It's been a while since I've played this game. It's probably been, like, at least 6 or 7 years.
Sir, up here, quickly.
So I don't remember things too well. I usually remember this as, like, the last Ratchet and Clank game I really liked, so... I'm curious to see how well that works out, you know?
The hypersonic brainwave scrambler into the room. Hurry, before the energy dissipates.
Here we go.
Good job, sir. Now keep moving.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Are all gonna follow me? Nope. Okay. Oh, hello, Maestro. I mean, giving Clank more jumps is kind of fun. What is the sequel for before? This is after Tools of Destruction. If that's what you're asking. Cause this game is like about time manipulation and shit. I guess that's maybe where they got the whole Rifts Apart thing, is they're like, oh, let's do space instead.
Sir, they've locked me in.
Sir?
Keep moving.
Sir?
Don't let them
Okay.
get near the chamber.
Clock integrity critical.
Yeah, Clank's puzzles are all like time-based, and it's kind of fun.
Caretaker Sigma.
I guess they force you to like really play as Clank here, just so that the player knows you're gonna be playing as just Clank and just Ratchet for the majority of the game.
Dr. Nefarious, I should have known you were behind this. Where have you taken me?
Because I'm pretty, if I remember right, the duo was actually separated for more than half of the game.
A marvel of science and sorcery, engineered by the brightest Sony in all of existence, and constructed in the exact center of the universe! Give or take 50 feet.
I am curious. What lie did you tell the Zoni in your quest for vengeance?
Vengeance? You think I went to all this trouble for mere vengeance? They say I'm egomaniacal. Let's just say it's all in the past. Lawrence!
Right here, sir.
Ready the orb of gratuitous immobilization.
I mean, I guess the, having Nefarious here gives the game an antagonist before, like,
No, I have a better
the other antagonist really takes over, so it gives a nice transition, I guess.
time in the universe.
Cirrus, the future trilogy retcons a lot. Mostly for worse. So Clank was still made in that old factory. But they also say that, like, he was defective because of the guy from this thing. We'll meet him later.
So huge, in fact, that if you lost your car keys in it, they would be almost impossible to find. Luckily for Ratchet, Captain Copernicus L. Quark was on the case. His mission, rescue the Lombax's one and only friend. Yep, without Clank, Ratchet was alone in the universe. Alone. Alone.
Yeah, it's a
Alone.
thing.
You realize this ship has an ejector seat, right?
Sorry. I guess you could say I've been a little antsy in my pantsy at the thought of getting back into the hero business. Yep. These wild stallions have been in the stable too long.
Right. Look, just keep your eyes peeled. Talon says this sector's crawling with mercenaries.
Rest easy, my friend. My vigilance is both eternal and peripheral.
Warning. Warning. Unidentified anomaly detected.
Hang on. Shifting to evasive maneuvers.
Oh no, we're gonna die! We're gonna die! Oh, good thing I'm wearing clean underwear.
Will you shut up? We are not gonna die! Aphelion, engage gravimetric stabilizers.
Negative. Stabilizers offline. Thrusters offline. Landing flaps offline.
All right. So, we're gonna die.
I think the cutscenes are a little better this time around. Like, they're still fast, but they're, you know.
Hang on!
No, Ian, I get it. I get it. As a boomer Ratchet fan, I also don't really like a lot of the lore things in this trilogy.
I know. So much for clean underwear.
I do think this game does a more honest attempt at trying to make Ratchet story-driven, which is a hard affair, given the state of the franchise. Yeah, for sure.
Maroon on a hostile alien planet.
Oh my god, yeah, so this is...
Would inevitably pit him against the most terrifying evil of all, nature itself.
It's probably one of my favorite playing Ratchet games, so you no longer have a crouch. That's something that that was changed in this game. Instead, when you press R2, Ratchet readies his wrench, and now you can throw it while moving. And I actually really like this change. So now you can strafe. It's kind of nice, and you can throw while in the air. So it actually makes wrench play a lot nicer. And I kind of like that. Oh, I don't have the boots yet. Oh. Ah, Michael, hello. Look, remember, like, Michael, Ratchet and Clank came out like 20 years ago. I can say, like, you know, being a boomer fan that's a thing.
Ratchet, nature is attacking.
Here, let me get rid of some of this real quick. Okay. It is weird to think that I've been with this franchise for like 20 years.
Just wait here. I'll find you another way across.
Oh, great. This rain is going to be murder on my spandex.
I remember being really upset that the, what's it called? The remake didn't use this game's control scheme. Because I got so used to playing this game.
What's the plan, anyway?
Well, where there are bridges, there are people. Where there are people, there are ships. You see where I'm going with this?
Hey, that's pretty smart. You're gonna make a great
whoops.
sidekick.
They tried to make this game also a bit more funny, for better or worse. It's a lot of attempts to bridge what Ratchet was doing at the time.
Look at this beautiful native craftsmanship. What do?
I always kind of felt that this game, like, kind of meets fans of both halfway.
That.
Whoa! Quark, are you seeing this? Something is seriously wrong with this planet.
It's like time is all not working.
The only game that really lets you be shirtless is the first one, Selkie. So this is just a franchise staple. Like him being in gear like this.
Rumble, you stupid door!
I'll find another way around. You gonna be alright with those things on the loose?
Please, I can handle a few tiny creatures. Help! Their parents are here! Keep the change, villain.
Though I remember the difficulty curve in this game was a lot less than Tools of Destruction, which is a little sad. That would have been nice to keep as well.
Captain Quark's noble sidekick ninja leaps from stone to stone. Below him, 6 deadly inches of crystal blue. With his enemies vanquished, Captain Quark steals into the jungle, blaster at the ready, prepared to deliver swift justice to those who cross his
Quark?
path.
I will abandon you. I have no qualms about this.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
Are you tired of having to purchase a different weapon for every occasion? Then try Grummelnet's new construction.
Yeah, I think this is a
and take charge
specific
of your
thing
arsenal.
for this,
Each weapon can be modified with any Constructo-approved upgrade.
where there are little like ads when you buy weapons. They're cute.
If you can dream it, Constructo can deliver it. Now available in 3 flavors: the Constructo Bomb Glove, Constructo Pistol, and Constructo Shotgun.
You're all maxed out, Chief. Need a weapon? Need a cannon?
Come on. Come on, Quark.
This door is ajar.
Yeah, I think this is the... I would argue this is the smoothest playing of the modern games. I say modern. You know what I mean. See you, Sears.
Help! Help! Please! Please help me! My children! They're in danger!
What seems to be the problem, citizen?
Typhoids. We were fishing up the river when they attacked.
Quark, stay here. I'll go save the children.
You got it, sidekick. Smart thinking. I'll just stay here and hold the fort.
He's over there in that ledge. Save him, please! Wow! Thanks, mister! My mom's over there! Oh, praise Orbis.
Oh my god, this game uses the select button? Holy shit! I always forget that's even on the controller. That's hysterical. I kind of wish the map was, I don't know, on the mini-map though.
Mom! Dad! Somebody!
Yeah, sadly the time puzzles aren't used very well with Ratchet. They're a bit more fun with Clank. It's not till way later where you have like one cool planet where they use time with Ratchet. But that takes so long that... Oh, okay. Well, we do it. The select button is a myth. You know, it feels like it sometimes. It does feel weird not having Clank. I keep trying to use the rocket thruster. So that's unfortunate. Okay. Right. It's all of this shit. Coil. This modification uses maximum... What does that mean? Oh my god. Like, I know that customization was so big in that era, but like, fuck off. Like, what does that even mean? Damage weapon capacity. Sure, we'll go with that and just not think about it. Well, that just feels so much better. Not having to crouch first to throw the wrench.
I want to go home now. Thanks, Kitty. My mom's this way, Kitty.
Yes, yes, yes.
Halo! Oh, I was so worried about you. Brax is still out there with the Zyphoids. Please find him.
So this way? Yeah, I assume so. I mean, I could just sit here. Until this levels up.
Congratulations! Your weapon is upgraded. Weapons upgrade automatically as they are used. This increases their damage and has no modification.
Oh no, does it have a limited thing? No, let me exploit this.
Are you a real Lombax? I think my mom's over here.
Cool kid, cool. But is that not the optimal thing to do, is like finding respawning enemies and doing that? That's how oh, what's it? In Final Fantasy X-2, the play to do was you would find no, excuse me. Those enemies that just shoot magic, but they get healed when they get hit by the same element. So you put reflect on your whole party and then keep attacking with one of your party members, because in 10-2 your jobs level up as you use attacks with it. So you would sit there, cast reflect on your whole party, so when the enemy used like thunder, it would reflect back to itself and heal itself, so you can like grind and level up all of your jobs really early in the game.
So much.
Happy to be of service, ma'am.
The Zyphoids will be back soon. Come. We have to get into the village.
So, what are these things?
Mutated viruses from the Porthos sector.
Why can I not? Why do the children not react when I hurt them? Why does Quark react?
Open the door.
Anessa, what are you doing out here?
The Zyphoids are back. There must be something wrong with the timekeeper.
Not in front of the outsiders. Quickly, we must head into the village. These creatures are the least of our worries right now. One of the elders spotted Lord Vorsalon's warship over the falls.
Lord Vorsalon?
That rebel must be making trouble again. We have to move everyone into the village.
You know, despite this game being locked to 30, it feels real good. I'm very surprised. And so far I haven't been getting any like drops or anything. It's rather smooth, despite like 30 frames.
They won't stop until they've broken through the wall. We have to protect the villagers.
I assume this is a good opportunity to try to level this up.
These woods are no longer safe. Come, we can offer you sanctuary within these walls.
You done, sir? Okay.
our starship crash on the other side of the ridge. I believe we may be of assistance. Well,
Ship's trashed. There's no way we'll be able to...
Ah, but the Zoni can. Meet me at the Temple of Zan whenever you're ready. I will explain everything. I'm telling you, they're all crazy now. They're hive minds. They can't function on their own.
An outsider's here. Hello, neighbor. What an unusual day we are having, yes? Nothing out of the ordinary happening here.
That's fine.
You saved Anessa's children.
Pretty good. I'm getting Borderlands 3 frames per second one.
Afternoon.
It is what it is. I hear that game plays very poorly comparatively to other installments.
Can I have your autograph?
In memory of Zan
No,
Gridnack, father, friend, and chief of
Okay.
the Fungoids. Huh. Looks like this guy was some sort of hero. Ow! What gives?
Wow, a real Lombax.
How are you?
Roland presents to you the ultimate problem solver.
The Sonic Eruptor. This genetically mutated Xenogo is the perfect weapon for crowd control of a destructive nature. Firing the weapon at a group of enemies will unleash a deadly and destructive mating call. For added kick, try squeezing the trigger when the Xenogo's lungs are full. The Sonic Eruptor. Available only at Grummet.
Welcome back, Chief.
Okay.
Your starship is not beyond repair, but fixing it will take powers beyond anything this universe has ever seen.
I don't remember ever enjoying the
Powers
combat
not
in
to
the
be
remake,
taken
though.
lightly. Can you keep a secret?
Like, what a letdown.
These Zoni are powerful creatures, capable of almost anything, but they are also hive minds and must be kept together for their energy to work. Inside is a vessel.
Yeah, I really like the
which will allow
Gromnet
you to
advertisements. They're
rescue lost
fun.
Zoni, and harness their bioenergy. Follow me, and don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything.
What gives?
We have to seal you inside until you recover the vessel. Are you sure you don't want to stay here? We have a lovely miniature golf course.
I'll be fine. Quark, link into my nav unit. We'll stay in radio contact.
Copy that. Operation Red Shirt is a go.
All right. The key to surviving situations like this is to avoid phrases like, "It's too quiet in here," or "Everything's going to be all right."
I'm thrilled. Let's hope this vessel is worth it.
According to the chief, it's one of a kind, brought to this dimension by Orvis and entrusted to the Fungoids.
And he's sure it'll fix Aphelion?
He said it'll do a lot more than that. Zoni bioenergy...
You've seen YIF of these guys? Oh my god. Yeah.
Whoa! Quark, there are 2 Zoni in here.
Those poor lost little creatures. See if you can grab one with your wrench and stuff it into the vessel.
We will capture these ancient beings.
Nice work, Ratchet. Operation Red Shirt is a success.
Ah, oops. I mean, Ratchet's always had a fair amount of fur content. So that makes sense.
I mean, you survived.
I told you he'd do it.
Well done. The vessel is yours. Come, there is one more zoni we put in the old armory for safekeeping. Our guards discovered it wandering around the waterfront. It can help you repair your ship.
I forget how long it takes to get to the jet boots.
Quick, everyone inside the temple.
Because that's kind of like the replacement for Clank, gameplay-wise.
Quark, you ready to let those stallions out of the stable?
I was born ready.
I believe Dr. Nefarious was clear as to the repercussions of leaving your hull. The clock is ours.
Whoa, wait. Who?
Dr. Nefarious has no authority here, villain. In fact, I'm not even entirely convinced he's a real doctor. So return my sidekick's pal before I bring the thunder. You win again, technology.
Oh, well.
Kill the exile and bring the rest in for question.
They're kidnapping the villagers. We have to stop them.
Probably not the best idea to give you a fight right next to a thing where you can just buy more ammo. Just saying.
That will take you back to your ship.
Ah, see ya, Maestro.
Stay close. Afternoon.
All right. Pretty straightforward so far. Probably will continue to be. Man, I keep hitting like X and R2 to do the rocket thrust, and nope, can't do that. we do not have the Clanky boy.
In here.
Oh, remember at the end of the previous game, Clank got kidnapped by the Zoni, and we didn't know where they went. And they brought him to the Great Clock, is what the twist was.
I was always meaning to dismantle it, but now I'm glad
Which is
I
the
did.
big, like, plot device of this
Take you
game.
back to your ship. Well, follow me.
We'll catch up with Clank later.
Use this Zoni vessel to repair your
Probably.
starship.
Yeah, being able to run while throwing the wrench, it feels good. Upgraded. I'm gonna grab all these bolts first. Oh shit, a gold bolt. Well, time to leave. Okay. We just have to continue to collect Zoni to upgrade the ship. All right, you actually have to like use the ship, right?
Come in. Do you read me?
It's good to hear your voice, Ratchet. They've got us in these containment cells, and they're coming with food. Oh, thank heaven, they're coming with tap water. You animals!
Would you just listen to me? I need you to activate the nav beacon on your belt. Can you do that? Good. Now hang tight. I'm on my way.
Oh dear. Okay. The controls are a little wonky, I find, but okay.
Point of origin appears to be the same as Captain Quark's nav beacon.
So this is, I guess a little better than what the previous game had given us.
Captain Quark, maybe you've heard of me. Savior of Solana, number 97 in Kerwan's 100 most eligible bachelors. Anyway, you seem like a reasonable floating head in a tank, so I was wondering if we could settle this without violence.
Insolent creature! Your request has fallen on deaf ears. The only future you may hope for is a quick and merciful death, following hours of unimaginable...
Is there a
So that's a no.
booster? But oh, that's kind of nice, actually. Though that will trip me up on occasion. I can already feel that. Does that play like the Star Fox? I wouldn't know. The only Star Fox game I ever played was Zero.
Quark,
Take of that what you will.
where are they holding you?
I don't know. high school gym locker.
All right, maintain radio silence. I'll contact you when I'm inside.
Well, that's kind of fun. It gives the wrench something to do. And we still have those gravity boots a decade later. What are you talking about? Star Fox Zero is one of the most interesting, like, control schemes I've ever had the displeasure of using. But I did like them, so... Kind of one of those things where I'm like, wow, I'm just actively not gamer enough for this. I don't know who is gamer enough to play Star Fox Zero. I really wish they could get it to work so that normies can play it. I'm lumping myself in there. Cause what a cool, like, like control scheme, like actually. There probably needed to be like really drastic difficulty modes for that game to work.
Hyperspace fueling module released.
Attention troopers. This is a reminder that no one is to execute the prisoners until we have extracted the location of the rebel admin.
Or at least make it so that Nintendo fans wouldn't cry about it. Oh no, game's too difficult for me. It must be a problem with the game design. You know, the general complaint of Wonderful 101. I wouldn't call them painful controls, though. I just didn't have the mind to keep up with it. I feel like one day we can have a game with that control scheme, and it be fine. Just not now. Like, we'd probably need a lot of time with the game slowly ramping to that point so that general consumers can get the hang of it. I'd almost think that game would have worked a lot better with VR. Ah, yes, the broken button. The I win weapon.
Looks like these guys are hungry for Lombax soup.
No, because you would still have, like, a lot of the core issues. And I hesitate to call them issues, because it's not like Star Fox Zero didn't work. All of the controls work. It's just you're doing too much at every individual moment for the average person to keep up. So I almost think you needed, like, 5 times the health bar. Yes, hello? Okay. Just to account for, like, user error. Because that was one thing, is, like, it felt like you died too quickly for how hard it was to actually keep up the pace. So that could actually, like, give players the buffer to not feel as bad about losing. Or drastically, like, that and drastically reduce the amount of enemies. Which would make areas feel a lot more empty, but it would make up for the fact of how difficult it is to actually maneuver and do things. Because it would mean that the player would be doing less in general. So it means that that control scheme wouldn't feel as cumbersome. So yes, I am one of those people that actually really likes the control scheme of Star Fox Zero, despite never finishing it, because, you know, I'm just not gamer enough. Ah, damn. I was like, I can float down to it. Like, no, you can't, Josh. There's no Clank-chan here. Ratchet's on his own. I do hate the Mr. Zircon thing. This. It just feels like such a, oh, here, now you don't actually have to do anything. And he's not a tool anymore. He's, like, sure, you get 5, right? But because it's not a tool anymore, because they got rid of the tool system in this game, you can just replenish them as ammo in the middle of combat, so... That and it never shuts up. That's the worst part about it. So we just like, Mr. Zircon's here to kill! And I'm like, shut up. Shut up. Like... Can I turn you off specifically? Like, oh, what's the... Going Commando had a thing like that where you could spawn robots to help you in battle, but they didn't talk. Isn't that nice? I thought that was nice. Oh, is this one of the blueprints for the Rhino? Yeah, so you just kind of always have to have one out, like during a real firefight.
Who is Alistair Azimuth?
I don't know, some rebel.
Alright, well find out what you can. If he's an enemy of Nefarious, he might be a friend to us.
Do you not remember them talking about Azimuth in the previous game, Ratchet? You had, like, what's his name? The final area was, like, the Temple of Azimuth, if I remember right. Yeah, the Zircon is just, it's there, and definitely does not... It doesn't feel good to use. So I try not to use it very often. And this is just me not paying attention, which is gonna lead to me dying. I don't remember that being in the previous games, the being able to use like the over-the-shoulder view, but I kind of like it. Oh, yeah, there we go. We do it? Okay. Okay, I already got the... It's over here. Oh, well, see, Mr. Zircon already killed it for me. He's, like, just too strong in some cases, and he just keeps getting stronger. I mean, I guess if they wanted to make the player really miss Clank, yeah, I do miss him, just because I no longer have half my moveset.
Secondary hyperspace fueling module released.
Yeah, he can upgrade, so he keeps getting stronger. And he sticks around for a while, like when you use one. Oh, now he's dead. And he can just like spit out another one, and it's fine.
Power failure detected in auxiliary
Oh wait,
server
was there a thing back here?
Mr. Zircon cannot wait to kill you.
No? Okay. Okay.
Attention, troopers! I don't want to put fingers, but
Oh, there it is.
someone take over last night and was over plans at Janet. The trooper responsible, please eject yourself out.
These are a fun, like, new type of lock. It's not actually different or anything, but it is just kind of neat. Where's... okay. There we go. Neat. You know, for like half a second before the stream started, I almost popped in BioShock Infinite, and I don't know why.
Detention wing?
I saw that I had a copy,
Wow.
like, sitting in my stack, and I was like, do I want to play this tonight? That'd be funny. And I was like, no, I should probably play a game I actually like, or in theory like. I don't know. This feels like a test to see if I actually like this game. Yeah, so this is Nefarious' new underling. He's kind of cool. Yeah, Bibble Shack.
It's the Green One's sidekick! We're saved!
I knew you'd come.
Don't
for
torture
us.
yourself like that,
See
Ian.
you, Ratchet. Now we need to find
Ian, there's a 110-minute playthrough
Hurl yourself into this laser wall as hard as you
of Persona 5,
What about the Versapede?
technically on the channel.
It might lower the field.
Half of it is unlisted at this point, but it's there.
can. We did it! Everyone follow me! I'll get us out of here.
Stay quiet. We don't want to set off the alarm.
Oh, you meant, you know what I meant. Hours, whatever. Oh, one's right next to me. Hello. Oh, that's Quark.
Let's go. To the buddy system.
Hey, look at this guy. Look at Mr. Zircon go. I feel like they took the criticisms of Tools of Destruction too far into account, where people were like, that game was too hard. And like, sure, the difficulty curve in that game is more than the average Ratchet and Clank, but I kind of liked that. No, I don't think Infinite is a worse game than 5, because at least Infinite only takes like 10 hours to beat, if that. And it can be like at least an entertaining 10 hours. Not a good 10 hours, but an entertaining one, that's for certain. And the gunplay doesn't feel like awful. It's limited. Don't get me wrong, it's limited. But it doesn't actually like feel bad to play. That and my favorite like plasmid play style is only in Infinite. It's not an original BioShock, and I've never played BioShock 2, so I don't know if it's there either. But I really liked Charge. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I never played 2. Should I do that at some point? I played the first game and kind of thought like I didn't think too highly of it. It was more, wow, it's neat.
I'll open the doors. You to safety.
Okay, anybody need to use the bathroom?
It's with the drill? Yeah, okay.
Here, one of you has to go.
2 is way better? Okay, good. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll play the trilogy on the channel. They ported that in a collection, right? Because I haven't played the original. I've only played the original BioShock once, and it was back in like 2012. And I don't remember much of the game. I remember pictures. I remember constantly taking pictures of things.
2, 1.
Oh yeah, I remember hating that in BioShock 1. Is like you have to switch between the shit. Like, nah. It constantly made me forget that I had plasmids.
Bioscan indicates 1 long-max life form.
Especially when they just like took them away from you in one part of the game. Wait. I was not entirely paying attention. Was there something else I had to do up there? Yes, I did this. Yeah, I remember lots of pictures. Pictures of Spider-Man. Like, I barely remember the story of original BioShock. And I honestly don't remember. I remember really hating Elizabeth. Probably unreasonably so. Like in BioShock Infinite, didn't like her. I did not like how pushed she was. For the entire game's like, don't you like this girl? Don't you want this girl? Hey. Girl, it's your daughter.
Pitiful creature, you've meddled in Dr. Nefarious' plans for the last time. prepare to be killed by... Wait for it. Lord Vorsalon!
Don't worry about it, Selkie. Don't worry about it.